It is Graham here, living the dream in October 2023. Of course, at our Airbnb here in Williamsburg, New York City, where Fiona, Donna, Michael and I are enjoying a fantastic week exploring this awesome city. As you can see from the title of this video, Fiona, Donna, Michael and I are going our separate ways today. Fiona and I are off to Jersey Gardens to do some shopping, so we're going across the state line today, so through the Lincoln Tunnel to New Jersey, where we're going to the fantastic mall that we visited back in 2019 to buy some, well, whatever we buy you will find out later on in the video. Donna and Michael are taking a tour bus of Manhattan. The great thing is, guys, that both of us are taking GoPros with us, so you're going to get today some content from Fiona and I as we cross the state line to Jersey, and of course Donna and Michael on their bus trip and whatever they get up to enjoying being tourists in New York City. So come on and join the four of us as we go our separate ways. Welcome to Wednesday, and therefore the halfway point of a Virgin New Yorker's adventure. And while Michael played with his balls, we were preparing to leave the apartment en route to the Port Authority bus station, where we would go our separate ways for today. And as we prepare to leave the apartment, I should point out that Wednesday was the coldest day during our Virgin New Yorker's adventure. And while Fiona and I would be comfortable in a bus and therefore the New Jersey Gardens Mall, Michael and Donna would be in the top deck of an open deck bus in Midtown Manhattan, freezing to death, I guess. And if you're wondering why Michael was showing off his t-shirt in the elevator, well guys, after the bus tour they were planning to go to a football match. I guess I should call it a soccer match because we're in the USA. But both Michael and Donna support a certain Glasgow football team who were playing back in the UK this afternoon, so Donna and Michael were heading to a pub to watch the football match here in New York City. But first we were heading to the 34th Street subway station and Port Authority bus station, and as usual that meant taking the C line from here in Kingston Northrop all the way up to 34th Street Port Authority bus station. And exiting the train on the platform, this is where we would go our separate ways. Michael and Donna would walk to Times Square, where they would join their bus tour, and Fiona and I would head up into the Port Authority bus station and buy a ticket for Jersey Gardens. And our plans to meet back up later today, well guys, we simply didn't have any. If Michael and Donna were enjoying the pub and the football match, well they would probably just stay there. And as Fiona and I made our way towards the bus station, we had no idea how successful we would be at Jersey Gardens today. So we said we would talk on FaceTime later on and make a decision then. Michael had his GoPro, I of course had my GoPro, and as I said earlier, I will do my very best to mesh in both sets of GoPro footage into this episode. But as Michael and Donna headed for Times Square and their bus tour, Fiona and I were en route to buy our tickets at the New Jersey Transit Authority ticket desk. And I should explain that the tickets cost us $14 each return, and that's from here in the Port Authority bus station across to Jersey Gardens and back to the Port Authority bus station later today. So that's the ticket spot here at the Port Authority bus station. Fiona and I just been to the bathroom. I have to say, for a bus station, this place is super fantastic. I mean, it's really clean. Public toilets, it's like no bus station back in the UK. It's pretty incredible. So the tickets cost $14 each, 28 in total for two return tickets from here at the Port Authority bus station over to Jersey Gardens. That's a lot cheaper than the last time. I looked at the video this morning that I made back in 2019 and it was like $42, $21 each. So I don't know what's different about this one. It seems to be a different company that's doing it. I don't know, but it's the New Jersey Transit Authority, I think it's called, but whatever. It was, yeah, pretty good. Gotta go to station, I think it's 223 is the pickup point, and that's where we're going to head now once Fiona's back from the bathroom. Guys, the Port Authority bus station here in New York is truly enormous. But I guess it needs to be, because on an average weekday it serves around 8,000 buses a day and 225,000 passengers transiting the Port Authority bus station every weekday. And on an average year, that equates to around 65 million passengers. It is a truly enormous place. And it must be, guys, because Fiona and I are now heading in the direction of platform number 223. And for those visiting the Port Authority bus station for the first time, while you might think it is quite a daunting place to navigate, don't guys. It is actually very simple, it's laid out very well, and it's quite like a train station in my opinion here in New York City. Fiona and I simply followed the signs for platform 223. We went up the escalator, and here we are waiting for our bus to arrive to whisk us across the Hudson River in the direction of New Jersey. And when our bus finally arrived, there was no ceremony and we simply boarded, taking our seats on a first come, first served basis. And of course I did my best getting into the front seat to try and get a better view for filming this short 30-minute drive across to Jersey Gardens. And to get across to New Jersey, we needed to cross the Hudson River, and today we were taking the Lincoln Tunnel. Traffic was quite light today, and our journey through the Lincoln Tunnel took just over 2.5 minutes. And we were coming out in a very sunny New Jersey, but guys, I can tell you it was rather cold today. And that, guys, was even more evident looking at the footage from Michael's GoPro and the open-top bus as it's made its way through the extremely heavy traffic of Midtown Manhattan. And back in the warmth and the comfort of the Campbell's New Jersey Transit Authority bus, we were making our way into a new state, and of course that meant New Jersey. And shortly after exiting the Lincoln Tunnel, we would be entering Metro City, New Jersey, where we'd be making 2 stops before joining the I-95 Jersey Turnpike, heading south in the direction of the Jersey Gardens Mall. And while Fiona and I were roasty toasty heading south on the I-95, I can't say that Michael and Donna were enjoying the same roasty toasty comfort on their open top bus in Midtown Manhattan. And of course, Fiona and I were blissfully unaware of Michael and Donna's misery on the open-top bus in New York as we sped south on the I-95 Jersey Turnpike. As we approached Newark International Airport, also known as New York Liberty International Airport, Fiona and I knew that our bus journey to the Jersey Gardens Mall would be coming to an end soon. And making our way around to the back of the Newark Liberty International Airport, we were now approaching the Jersey Garden Mall. So our bus journey from the Port Authority bus station to the Jersey Gardens Mall took just over 30 minutes. And sitting where we were in the bus, I have to say I was extremely impressed by the professionalism of our driver, because that wasn't an easy commute from the tight streets of New York City to the Lincoln Tunnel and then the myriad of roadworks on the freeway as we headed to the Jersey Garden Mall. And this, guys, is the bus stop where we'll be dropped off right outside the main entrance. From our previous visit to the Jersey Garden Mall in 2019, Fiona and I knew that when we arrived at the entrance reception, our first stop was to purchase a discount book which cost $5. To be honest, guys, on this trip it was a complete waste of $5 because most of the stores had separate discount packages which we were able to access without purchasing this $5 book of discount vouchers. But before we started a day of shopping here in New Jersey, first stop was to get some coffee at Starbucks. And this, of course, was the first place that we noticed that we were no longer in New York City. We were back to normal Starbucks prices and not the exorbitant prices you find in Manhattan. And finding a comfy chair to sit down and enjoy our flat whites and banana cake, it was time to FaceTime Michael and Donna and see how they were getting on the New York tour bus trip. And I think it was at this point we realised that things weren't great on the open top bus in Midtown Manhattan. As I said earlier, guys, Wednesday was probably the coldest day of our entire 7 days in New York City during our Virgin New Yorkers adventure. At the end of the day, we couldn't help the weather, and as a result of this afternoon's football match back in Glasgow, Wednesday was without a doubt the best day to go our separate ways. And back at the Jersey Garden Mall, Fiona had found her first jewellery store. Good morning from Jersey Garden Mall, New Jersey, funny enough. So Fiona and I have crossed the state line today, and you can see she's not too far away in a jeweller store, which is pretty normal for Fiona. You're going to see her if there's shiny things. That's why we call Fiona and Donna the Magpie Sisters, because they're very much attracted to shiny things, and Fiona is attracted to this jewellery store. I've got no idea if she's going to buy anything. The big thing will be that she's not using my credit card, but we shall wait and see if she pertains to buying anything. Meanwhile, on the Team Liv'n bus, they continued their tour of New York City in the freezing cold, I may add. And yes, guys, despite the sun shining on this gorgeous October morning, as Michael and Donna approached the entrance to the Brooklyn Bridge outside City Hall, it was clear it was very, very cold. I've only ever taken a bus tour in one city myself, and that was in Lisbon, Portugal, quite a few years ago. But the bus tour here in New York City has never really interested me. But at the end of the day, it was Michael and Donna's first visit to the Big Apple, so it was extremely important that they got to experience this fantastic city for themselves the way they enjoy the most. However, from the reports we got when we met up with them on this Wednesday evening, it wasn't that great. In fact, it sounded pretty miserable to me. So as Fiona and I sat down in the food court in Jersey Mall to enjoy an overpriced lunch, we knew that Donna and Michael would be leaving the cold of the open-top bus and exchanging the freezing cold for the warmth of an Irish bar in Midtown Manhattan, and from what we heard later on that day, extremely overpriced alcoholic drinks. I'm not sure if you can hear me over the racket, but I thought I would take a stop here because I'm outside what in the Jersey Garden Mall will soon be a Primark. Now there's another success story for the Irish. They followed myself to the UK back in the mid-90s. The shop started appearing all over Scotland and England, and here in the United States, Primark is a success story, and that is something that's really great and something to be proud of as somebody from the Emerald Isle. Great to see Primark in the United States. And at this point in Wednesday and the Jersey Gardens Mall, I was really struggling to bring you new content, guys. It doesn't matter if you're in an outlet mall in the United States, the United Kingdom, or even down under. They're all pretty well the same, no matter where you go in the world. So leaving Fiona to enjoy her retail therapy on this Wednesday afternoon, I headed to the bar for a beer. And after enjoying an extremely overpriced Bud Light, it was time for Fiona and I to get back on the bus for the 40-minute journey back to the Port Authority bus station in Midtown Manhattan. And because it was mid-October, guys, the light was starting to fade quite rapidly as we made our way north on the I-95 Jersey Turnpike. And as a result, I was going to get limited footage on our way back to the city. The total journey time from the Jersey Garden Mall back to our apartment on Fulton Street in Williamsburg took just under 2 hours. Michael and Donna had made it back to the apartment before we'd even left the mall. So with no more new content today, this is where we're going to bring episode 7 to a close. So as we pass underneath the bridge from New Jersey across to Staten Island, I would ask, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to be notified when the next video is published. Your subscription to our channel here on YouTube really does help Fiona and I as we try to grow the channel and inspire others to travel more through our own adventures here on Living the Dream. So until the next episode where we go walking the High Line, thank you very much for watching. Singing, that's it.